NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Wizards will kick off their road trip right here.
And guys, this is what I call one of those boomerang road trips. I mean, it's not long, but they'll have a chance to get some things done here.
And now Washington's starting group. They've got Powell. Howard is out there with Morris. And it's Justice Winslow. And it's Rose in at the point. Dishes it to Powell. Shot clock at 5. From 13. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And tonight, Steve, a marquee matchup. This is one of those games that definitely draws some attention to it.
Yeah, these are the games where fans, people watching, they are in their seats with their popcorns. They're ready to go. These are the best of the best, and people want to see this. I'm looking forward to this one, Kevin.
Why not? You got a new tie. You've got a new suit. I mean, you're ready to go. You know people are going to be watching you and listening to your words.
That's why my makeup is perfect.
It is. It's so. You did a good job tonight on that.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Now, here's Rose. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Here's Patton. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. On defense, Chicago. Outside, Rose. Morris outside. And the pass to Howard. The 9-foot shot. Another miss by Howard. Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Patton. Outside, Green. Holmes with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Morris. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Morris has got his first points in this one. Holmes, that's a screen. Rose against Curry. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Green passes to Caldwell Pope. Curry outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Stephen Curry, as soon as he crosses the half-court line, he's in range.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Howard kicks to Winslow. Powell for 3. They get it back. The kick out to Rose. Shoots over Curry. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Holmes, that's a screen. Curry's shot is off.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
Rose against Curry. Rose kicks to Morris. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
I not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Here's Patton. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Howard. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Green with the block. And they're able to recover. Rose kicks to Howard. Second shot opportunity. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
And you really have to toe that line with the physicality just to prevent Howard from the and one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You heard a lot of legends saying Dwight Howard should dominate in the post. I think he still can on the defensive end, not so much on the offensive end. And he throws it right out of bounds. Careless mistake.
The Wizards have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Rose dishes to Morris. He feeds it to Powell. Over Caldwell Pope. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
You know, Steve, even at his peak, Dwight Howard probably dominated more with force than with finesse, perhaps.
You're so correct. He dominated with defense, rebounding, and finishing with power. That was enough to make him a superstar. He's never been the most skilled offensively. He hasn't needed to be.
Powell for 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there. They kick it out to Green. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Rose passes to Howard. Rose goes in. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Green with the ball. Yep, that one goes. Caldwell Pope's got his first 2 points.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down who has the ball last.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. And Smitty, as an NBA player, you got to travel all over the country and see just about every major metro area in the nation. When you were playing, you were doing all that traveling. Which city did you always look forward to playing in the most?
You know, Kevin, I thought it was Miami when I left Miami because I had the friends. And let me be honest, the weather and getting a chance to go back to the restaurants. But I think the energy and the basketball knowledge of the fans just walking around is New York City. You have great conversations with people at a deli, all around the city of New York, and then playing in the Mecca. New York was my favorite place.
And they made you feel appreciated there, whether they despised you because you were good and were going to hurt the Knicks, or you were playing for New York and they could cheer you on. Am I right?
Yeah, you're totally right. The one thing they did, Kevin, like you said, playing well or not, or rooting for you or not, they always told you the truth. He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Harkless kicks to Curry. They get it back.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Yeah, and I love how strong Tatum is finishing through the contact there. He's shown a real toughness in terms of when he gets in attack mode.
Now, here's Holmes. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And that one, good. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's Smart. It's Powell on the wing. There's the triple. But they recover it. Out to Morris. Over Curry. Morris with the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 1. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Magic in Orlando. Curry passes to Rab. Caldwell Pope outside. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Tatum. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Powell with the steal. Washington calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Washington making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Henderson for Norman Powell. Now here's Smart. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Near the three-point line, it's Olynyk. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago trailing here. Here's Napier. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Swanigan. Olynyk is covering. Basket good. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Tatum. Inside. And it's McGee slamming it down.
And how about that floor awareness there from Tatum? It does a good job of scanning the court and getting the ball to the open man.
Forbes the pass to Rab. Here's Napier. Guarded by Smart. Stolen by Henderson. Pushing it up. Smart with the ball. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Tatum dishes to Smart. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. They get it again. And McGee kicks to Henderson. Now Smart. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. A rebound by Rab.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. On defense, Washington. Napier passes to Rab. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Rab's got his first points of the game.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
McGee a screen. There's the pick. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That three off the mark. Chicago leading. Here's Napier. Up top, Harkless. With 1 on the clock. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And before we Wizards shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. They've got Rab. Swanigan is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Napier in at the point guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Scooped up. Olynyk gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Often you find him out on the wing, but Olynyk seizing the opportunity to go inside and dig out that extra possession.
Here's Napier, guarded by Smart. Shot clock at 5. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Washington shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And Smitty, I can see on a court where you have a favorite spot to shoot, but were you the kind of guy too, because you were such an outstanding shooter, that you had to receive the ball at a certain place, like on your hip or around your shoulder, in front, or on the side? Was that important to your shot?
Hey, Kevin, great question. A lot of guys like it in different situations. They call it a shot pocket, but I kind of liked it on my left side to kind of grab it with my left hand so I can catch it. Then I can rip through in all in one motion or pump fake. So putting it on that left hand was where I really liked it, Kevin.
It was in your rhythm, right? That's exactly where you could catch, and that was the rhythm that you would establish for yourself.
Yeah, for sure. And every time it was there, you just felt like it was going in. Obviously, if it wasn't perfect, you still had to make the shot. But that's where I liked it, right on that left hand to go right into my shot.
And another miss by Washington. The Bulls shooting 43% for the game. Harkless dishes to Napier. Pass to Forbes. The feed now to Napier. The 3. Henderson pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The dish to Smart. Back to Henderson. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. Here we go, 1-on-1. Passes to Harkless. To the wing right side. Here's Swanigan. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Now here's Smart. Defense is right there. Stolen away. And here's the break. Here's Harkless. Here's Napier. Kicks it to Harkless. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And it's Washington's ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Feeds it to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
And Tatum already showing some efficiency from beyond. Fantastic at getting the position he wants for the shot.
From deep, a three-pointer is right on target. And the Bulls lead by 1. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Harkless with the steal. And the pass to Rab. Down low. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
And right there, a little miscommunication on that pass.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Henderson kicks to Olynyk. Here's Smart. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Pass to Swanigan. He kicks to Harkless. Here's Swanigan. Olynyk is covering. 13 feet away. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Swanigan's got 6. And here's Smart. He dishes it to Tatum. Shoots. A rebound by Rab. Rab's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Napier missing.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Pass to Rabb. Dishes it to Harkless. Here's Swanigan. Olynyk is covering. Clock at 4. The 10-footer. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Wizards trailed by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To stop the drought, a nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
You think back when Fred Hoiberg was a player in the NBA, great shooter who had a strong knowledge of the game. Not too surprised he ended up as a coach.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Washington with the ball. They trail by 1. Now here's Smart. To the left side wing. For 3, Olynyk. Washington gets it back. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Napier. Guarded by Smart. The feed to Forbes. Rebound by the Wizards.
You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
No, not at all. Coach is not going to like that one.
It's Henderson on the wing. Back to McGee. Up and in on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Chicago calls timeout.
And Gerald Henderson spent the 2017 season with the 76ers. He grew up in Philly. His dad played for the Sixers, and he's got some Philly toughness about it and not shy about mixing it up out there.
So for the Bulls, Patton, he's checked in for Rabb. Green comes in for Harkless. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Napier. And a switcher also for Washington. Derrick Rose is checked in for Smart. And Gerald Henderson has always been an impressive athlete, but Greg, his shooting has really come along.
Yeah, he's revamped his shooting form, put in a ton of hours, and you're starting to see it on the court. That 3 ball becoming a much bigger part of his game.
Curry. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 8 points.
Stephen Curry's release is beautiful.
It's Henderson on the wing. Near the 3-point line, it's Olynyk. Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Curry. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Washington has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Rose kicks to Olynyk. He feeds it to Tatum. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Swanigan the pass to Curry. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. And count it, and a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
They are just killing them on the interior. And it's really all about the evolution of Derrick Rose, finding out how to be more effective at this stage of his career. And, you know, I think he's done a good job of not relying on his outside shot as much. Still can attack and get to the rim, and it's starting to lead to better results.
And again, Chicago, no good.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
McGee a screen. Rose kicks to Anderson. Off the screen. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. For Rose, the outside shot was something that never really recovered after his injuries, Greg, but he is still a dangerous scorer without that tool.
One of the better finishers still at the rim in the league in terms of guards. His decision to go inside more helped bump that field goal percentage up last season. Not everyone can adjust their game, but Rose managed to do it seamlessly.
6 to shoot. Here's Olynyk. The kick out to Rose. To the right side. Here's Tatum. Off target from outside.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Rose. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. From 15 feet away. That's short off the rim. Washington leading now by 3. Out to the right wing. Near the three-point line, it's Olynyk. Cans the shot from the wing. Olynyk's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you love to see Rose operating as a playmaker first and foremost.
Chicago calls timeout. And every season we have the MVP conversation, Smitty. When you look forward over the next, let's say 5 to 10 years, who are the guys, the players you think will be regulars in that conversation?
I think the guys, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. Some other guys, I think, Kawhi Leonard, Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis. And as long as he plays, Kevin, LeBron James will always be in that conversation. It doesn't look like the end is coming in the next 5.
Look at that jam.
Wow, nice.
I mean, just beautiful.
I totally agree. Awesome look from Stephen Curry. Outstanding at distributing the basketball.
The Bulls shooting their first foul shot of the game. The Wizards with the lead. Rose with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. They get it again. Powell for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Powell's got 6. Now Curry. 11 points in the game. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
He did a stellar job throwing his body into the mix and coming up with the easy tip in.
Washington calls timeout. There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. Howard with a screen on Curry.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his 3rd in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
A minute 20 left in the first half. Rose against Curry. Rose kicks to Morris.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter.
The dish out to Caldwell Pope. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
Here is Rose. In the corner, Winslow with it. And again, Washington no good. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Curry passes to Pat. Stolen by Rose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Stephen Curry.
Rose very good of shifting speeds, glides to the hoop, and creates fouls.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too. So we'll see Steph Curry go to the line right here. That one on Rose. The Bulls have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
It's deflected. It's been all about Stephen Curry for Chicago. He delivers. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first. Washington trailing. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, Rose is out there with Powell. Then it's Justice Winslow. Then there's Howard. And it's Morris in the power forward position. There's a good screen. Rose against Curry. Over Rose. Curry can't get it to go.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Shoots from 14. Uses the glass to drop it in. Curry's got 19 points.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this lead.
Passes it to Howard. Here's Holmes. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Rose kicks to Winslow. Morris dishes to Powell. Wizards passing it around. No block shot. Rebound by the Bulls. Patton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Curry passes to Caldwell Pope. Holmes, that's a screen. Curry with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
I'll tell you, there's no quit in him when it comes to the offensive glass.
The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And you think back to just a few years ago when the Bulls were winning the East. That team, core of Rose, Noah, and Dane, had some tough luck not to make it to the finals with that group.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And here's Rose. Screened by Howard. Rose kicks to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game.